So when you don't know what to do about a certain challenges that you have, what do you do? Start searching and start looking for answers on the internet and how to go about the solution of the challenge that you're having currently, which is one of the reasons why I want to make a video today. In the past week, I made a video concerning applying for admission after submitting your PTDF or after doing your PTDF interview. So after that, I saw that a lot of people were asking questions as to how to go about applying for this admission. They thought PTDF will do the application for them automatically. No, they are not going to do it for you. And one of the interviewees or one of the applicants reached out to me and said, "Oh, when he went for the interview, it was smooth and everything was nice, but there were agents asking them that, oh, they can help them apply for admission and the rest like that." And applying to or giving an agent the responsibility of applying for admission for you means that you have to pay them. And imagine that you are applying to more than one school. So you pay them for each of these schools that they are applying for you. It's something that you can do. It's simple to get admission. The only thing is that if you have all the required documents, all the necessary documents that the school you are applying to have requested, then it's easy for you to get the admission. The only thing that you may have issues with is providing a proof of funding. Now, these schools that you're applying to, they have partnership with Ptdf. So you can always state in a box that will be provided to you how you intend to fund your studies. So these schools, because they have partnership with Ptdf, they will understand that you are an applicant for Ptdf and they will give you a conditional admission. So for today's video, what I want to do is I will look at the comments that were dropped in the last video I made concerning applying for admission. I'll be reading them and then I would answer each and every one of them and be giving guidance. So welcome to my channel. This is Danladi AJD. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, I please indulge you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell in order to get alerts when new videos is uploaded to the channel. So we'll dive in right into the business of today. Now the first comment I'll be reading from the bottom to the top. So when I made the video, someone commented and said, "I thought PTDF would do the application for you." No, PTDF are not going to do any application for you. They're just providing you with a scholarship. So you have the responsibility of applying for the admission yourself. They're not going to do any of this for you. So you just have to apply for the admission yourself. Then the next is, "Please, can I apply to like 5 universities? So far, it is PTDF approved universities." Yes, you can apply to more than 5 universities so long PTDF have partnership with them. And you can only apply to the universities in the country that you chose. So say you chose Germany, Malaysia, or France. You can apply to as many universities that have partnership with PTDF for admissions in this school. But you can apply to universities in the UK because you didn't choose the UK partnership program in your application or when you submitted your application. So if you and vice versa, if you applied for the UK to study in the UK, you can apply for as many universities as you are eligible for, like the courses. And but you can apply to universities in Germany, France, or Malaysia because they are two distinct partnerships. So you can apply for more than one, two, three, four, or 5 universities. Imagine someone asking, "Can I apply for as many as 5 universities?" Imagine that you gave this responsibility to an agent to apply for admission for you. You know, you'll be paying a lot of money. So you can apply to as many universities as you want, but you should apply to the country that you chose during your application. Then the next question is, can I apply for another country or another course rather, other than the one in my SOP or in the portal? Yes, you can apply for another course, but let it be a PTDF approved course because they will only provide funding for the courses that they have approved. So, like example, I know someone that applied for petroleum geosciences to study it in IFP school, but he didn't later get the admission. So he chose another course that is approved by PTDF, which is disaster management and environmental impact in another university in France. So all the schools were in France because he applied to study in France, but he applied for a different course so long it was approved by PTDF. So all you just want to do in order for PTDF to give you the award letter at the end when you are selected is just get an admission of a course that is approved by PTDF, and then they will give you an award letter. They would state the course that you're studying in that award letter. And the next question is, please, can I change the country I applied during the application stage? Can I change from UK to Germany? It is impossible. Even if you get the award, it is impossible to change from the country you applied to another country. That is why it is very, very important that when you are applying, you should know the country that you are applying to. You should be sure about the country that you are applying to. So you can't change from UK to Germany or France or Malaysia, and you can't change from Germany or to the UK. But you can change from Germany to France to Malaysia because they are different partnership programs. So that's that about that question. Then the next one is, good day, sir. Can you please drop the link for how to apply to schools? Okay, for this one, there are many schools that PTDF have partnership with. So what I will do is that for the UK partnership program, I will do a video on how to apply for admission in the UK. And then for France, I'll do same video. I'll show how to apply for admission in France and Germany likewise. But one of the issues you may have with some of these schools, like apart from the UK schools, is that they will ask you for application fee. And the only way you can use to prove to them that you're a PTDF applicant or PTDF beneficiary is when you have the award letter. So you wouldn't have to pay the application fee. So for schools that may have application fee, all you have to do is to wait until you get your PTDF award letter or proof of funding, and then you can submit to them. Then they will waive the application fee and you can get your admission. But to that question, I will do a video explaining how you can search for schools and apply for admission. We already know the schools that PTDF put out there, so how you can submit application for admission into these universities. Then the next question is, hello sir, can you go with a dependent for MSc via PTDF? For MSc, I don't know if it's the UK, you can't go with a dependent because you see how the UK immigration policies are just changing now and then, and it's becoming stringent. So you can't go with a dependent any longer to the UK. But I think for PhD beneficiaries, they can go with dependent because the UK immigration policy is that for researchers, they can come with dependent. But for MSc students coming to the UK, they can't come with dependents anymore. And for France, I don't know about that. I have not made, but I will make a research about that. And then for Germany and Malaysia, I don't know as well. I'll still search deep into that to get the information and then provide you with the answers. Then the next is, hello, sir. My first choice country is Germany. Can I start applying for the school myself? And how do I know the courses that are PTDF accredited? Come on, it's in the portal. PTDF have made all these things available. And I think if you check the PTDF portal very well, you see for each university and country, you see the courses. That's how I did when I was searching for admission. I looked at the different courses, and because I'm a geologist, I looked at courses that would admit geologists. So I targeted environmental sciences, geosciences, and anything that had to do with petroleum, like geology, and the rest like that. And so I looked at the schools that PTDF have partnership with from PTDF portal, and then I started looking for these schools in Germany, France, and Malaysia. But I didn't want to go to Malaysia, so I was only focused on Germany and France. So that's how I got to uh, get to where I am now. So you can start applying for admission. All you just have to do is go to the PTDF portal, look at the universities that they have partnership with, and then look at the courses that these universities PTDF have partnership with have provided to um, for students to apply admissions to, and then you can easily put out admissions. But before you start applying, you can always check the school portal and see the requirement for applying for admission in the school. So you can start applying for admissions now, but just make sure that the courses that you are applying for admission are accredited by PTDF, and you can get that information from the PTDF website. Yes. Then the next one is, when can I apply to schools? Is it when I gain the PTDF scholarship or before? Or is it like JAM where you will receive a mail that you have been admitted to study your course of choice in I need in this country? Okay. The thing is that it's not like JAM where they would send an email to you that you've been admitted to a country. No, they wouldn't. This one is like a local scholarship sending you to an international country or international university. So it's not like the university would automatically give you an admission. Besides, the admission that you're applying for, it's not only you that they are considering. There are other people from other countries that are applying for admissions to that university and even to that course. So you have to make this application yourself, and you have to uh, prove to them again, because you write statement of purpose, prove to them why they should select you for the admission. Having just the proof of fund or uh, PTDF award letter is not sufficient. You must also prove to them why you are the best candidate that should be selected for the course. So it's very, very important that you make this application yourself and make sure that you prove beyond doubt that you are one of the best candidates that should be selected for the admission. So PTDF will not apply for admission for you. You have their own is just to provide funding for you, like I've said previously, and all the responsibility of applying for admission is on you. So get the admission, show it to PTDF. PTDF will give you the award letter, which you use to apply for your visa and all the stuff like that. I will do a video for that about that, but that will be when the winners have been selected. So start looking for admission. I know some people will be like, oh, there are a lot of people that applied for the PTDF scholarship. How do I know if I will be awarded the scholarship? And then that may be a doubt to you to applying for admission. But come on, you don't know what the outcome may be. Just be optimistic and be hopeful, so that when the scholarship, when it comes and you've been selected, you have this admission already, your application for visa will be smooth and swift, and then you can easily join the September or October admission batch. So just try and start applying for admissions. It's very, very important. Like I said before, don't give any agent to apply for admission for you. They'll just take your money. It's simple to apply for admission. So I'll do a video again. I'll do a video to that end. And if you want to see this video, please, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that you will get a notification when I drop this video. It's very, very important. You see, this month is the month of June, and very soon the admission cycles will close. So it's very important for you to start hurrying up and putting in this application. Then the next one is good morning. Then my name. Please, I wanted to ask, admission or no admission? My course has both September entry and January entry. I kind of prefer the January entry. Would PTDF still cater for me for a January 2025 entry, or my entry must be 2024 intake? Now, PTDF, okay, there's still the question still goes on. Please, what is your advice for the different UK entries? Would you think it's better as per settling in properly and weather and all the stuff? Okay, yes, there is the September entry and there's the January entry. And I think for Germany as well, there's July or June entry, and then there is September entry and stuff like that. What you just have to focus on is to get the PTDF scholarship. Whether you are submitting application for September entry or January entry, it doesn't matter. So once you are ready, you have your admission letter and it stated that you are starting your course September, PTDF is going to provide the award letter to you, which will be funding your program from that September to the next September, which is an academic year. Or if it's starting October, some schools start October, they will fund your studies from October till the next October. So it must be for the duration of your program. So if your program starts September 2024, then PTDA will give you an award letter that states that your program starts 2024, and they're going to be funding your program and your living expenses and whatever they are funding from that month that is starting to the month that it will end. And then if your program starts in January, they will always give you an award letter that would state that Your funding will be from January till December. So no matter what, once you just get your admission letter and it's stated when you are starting, PTDF will give you funding for that year. But the thing is that if you apply for admissions and you are not able to get any, PTDF will give you the grace of looking for admission for 1 year before maybe I don't know if they terminate the scholarship. I don't know if anyone has ever experienced termination, but I know that you can actually defer your scholarship. And that will be due to lack of getting admission or getting a supervisor as it pertains to PhD scholars. So, but for MSc scholars, if you don't have an admission for September, you can apply for admission in January. And if you get an admission in January, then you can leave that month, January. But if you don't get admission in January 2025 and you eventually get admission in September 2025, you can always submit the admission letter to them, and then they will give you the award letter that states that your program starts from 2025 to 2026. So that's how it is. So no worries. It's best for you. Just one advice I gave one of my friends that got the PTDF scholarship last year was that instead of you hurrying and looking for admission and maybe end up taking a course that you don't like, that you're not interested in, it's better for you to just settle down and evaluate everything. Look at which course that you are best fit for. That's the one that is accredited by PTDF, and then the country that you prefer more, because he won the scholarship under the Germany, Malaysia, and France partnership program. So he can either select Germany, Malaysia, or France. So he was thinking of either going to Germany or Malaysia, or France. I told him, just don't rush, don't just stumble up, because you have schools also contacting you. Oh, you're a PTDF beneficiary, then you have a scholarship, you can apply for admission in our school. And some people will just hastily take it, and at the end of the day, you'll find yourself struggling in the program. So it's best just settle down and look for admission, the one that you prefer, and the one that you think that you do well in, so long it is PTDF accredited. So that's it. And then the next question is, sorry, my computer screen went off. So the next question is, at what time do we have to start getting visa too? Or is it PTDF that is going to handle it for us? I had my interview already recently, and I believe I have already bagged this up. So more like doing my eyes, okay, dotting my eyes and crossing my teeth. Okay, yeah, that's that's a very nice comment. So the thing is, when you get your award letter from PTDF and you have your admission, because before you get the award letter, you must have gotten an admission, like I've said previously. And then when you get the admission, they'll also give you a proof of fund letter. So all these documents they are given to you is so that you can be able to use them to apply for visa. Now, PTDF is not going to apply for visa for you. They're just going to give you every document that you need to apply for visa. You need travel insurance, PTDF will provide it for you. When you need, I don't know if you need, okay, there's nothing like health insurance for now until you get to the country, but travel insurance, PTDF will provide it for you. Proof of funding that you use to apply for admission, they will provide it to you, everything. And besides, for those that are coming to France, there is an intermediary, Campus France, that will handle every of your application. So you're more like going through Campus France in order to get your visa. So about this visa stuff, it's not a big issue. I'm going to do a video to that end. For those that are applying to the UK, it's different process. For those that are applying to Germany, it's different process. And those that are applying to France, it's different process. So just stay up to, just try and keep a lookout for my videos. And if you haven't, again, please subscribe to the channel and follow us so that you can get notification when a new video is uploaded to the channel. Then the last comment is, please, I applied for admission and I got the order and I got the offer. What should I do? I am still awaiting for the PTDF award. Now, I'm sure that the admission that the person that asked this question got is either conditional. Yeah, it's conditional because you don't have a proof of funding yet. So if you got the offer, You just have to write to the admissions team of that department that you got the admission. If they are asking you to provide a full proof of fund, else they will terminate it. You just have to write to them that you're a PTDF prospective scholar and that you're waiting for the award. And upon receipt of the award, you will send them the award letter, and then they can confirm your admission from conditional to unconditional. And then, so for you that got the admission, if you like the school, you can just wait and hope and pray for the PTDF to select you as one of the beneficiaries, or you can look for admission in other universities as well. So you just spread your nest. So that's what you should do. And that's the last question. And one advice I have for everybody in general is that if you're going to Germany, or you are going to France, that's if you selected Germany or you selected France, what you should do is, yes, your program will be in English, but try as much as you can to start learning these languages, because your day-to-day activity, you have to interact with people that speak French or speak German language, or you'd have to do something that has to do with the language of the country where you are living in. Even especially at the towards the close of your program, when you are applying for internship, they would want to take those that understand the language of that country. So if you speak French, they would definitely take you, because that would be an added value to you. You understand French and you understand English. So for people that find it difficult to get internship, is because they do not have the required knowledge of French or German. So, because if you want to get an internship in France, you must have B2 level French proficiency, which is like A1, A2 is the minimum, then go to A1 is the minimum, sorry, then A2, then B1, then B2. So you have to start learning French or learning the German language. Another thing again is try to get your driver's license, or is it driving license? Try to get it, and if there is, try to check of if you can convert your local driving license to international driving license, because some companies as well, when you're applying for internship, they will ask you if you can drive, and if you cannot drive, they may not give you the offer. But if you can drive, that would actually make them select you as an intern in their company. So thank you for staying this long and listening to this information that I have, and I hope to see you in my subsequent videos. If you haven't subscribed, please, I indulge you to please click on the subscription button below, and then on the notification bell, in order to get notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, I would say bye for now. Bye bye.